right now, I'm the only male living on my mom's side. Losing family members seems like every year. My uncle, they basically torched his house. What they call La Linea, which is the cartel that's there now, has taken over the whole town. People don't go out after dark. Everybody stays in their homes. My closest cousin, who I still have photos of me and him growing up, 2 years ago, they kidnapped him. He hasn't been seen since. He's probably dead. You know, they never confirmed. He disappeared. She paid him. She paid the money. Still gone. I've been angry at my parents many times. Like, I wish we never came here. But then with the background, like, what kind of life would I have had there? Would I have been like my cousins? My father moved here for work, and the rest of the family followed, and I've been here ever since. You don't really grasp what it means to you're here illegally. That even that term like bothers me. You know, when people when I would tell people, oh yeah, I was born in Mexico, and they were like, well, how did you come here? I didn't know how to answer that question. It's like, well, we just moved here. Especially with the rhetoric that's going on in the United States. You really have to look at other human beings as humans. Sometimes I don't look Hispanic, so they look at me and they don't see an immigrant. They don't see, I've had people who I tell, I'm Mexican. Oh, you're Mexican? But you speak so well, as if a person born in Mexico couldn't have proper grammar, It hurts. It hurts so much. In a way, I understand it's hard to grasp everything without understanding the context. People do not cross a border. People do not travel thousands of miles from everyone that they knew, where they grew up, where they felt at home, to come to somewhere else to just leech off of others. It's not the case. These are people who are trying to get ahead, trying to provide for their families, be able to pack your things, even coming to this country with no money in your pocket, without knowing the language, without knowing how anything works, and bringing your kids here just to get out of such a toxic environment. Even that's a luxury, sadly. For a lot of families, they had to stay. You don't realize that you're different until I think you're older, it hits you. A lot of your friends are, getting cars. A lot of your friends are getting their driver's license, and I think that's the biggest thing is I wasn't able to get a driver's license. And then they explained to me why I couldn't. They explained to me basically the lifestyle that had to be lived. So then I can't drive. And in American society, that's freedom. I'm grateful for DACA for that reason. It's allowed me to live like a regular, U.S. citizen. There was a huge weight lifted off my shoulders in terms of I can now get a license for the first time. I can finally, go to school, go to college. I can finally work wherever I am able to get work. It's a nice feeling. As you know, the president has said that he's not going to renew DACA. So it comes up to the federal government. You then have 800,000 people who all of a sudden become illegal immigrants again. What do? Do you deport these people who have never been in their country of origin? I've met people who don't even speak Spanish. My plan is to just take advantage of everything until the very end. You have to start thinking about, life after. Because, you would hope that the world is perfect and that, it won't come to pass in the way that you fear that it will, but it might. The opportunity to be whoever you want to be. Voice your opinion without the fear of being hurt, of retaliation. I think that's the essence of what it means to be an American. And this is the country that I would love to raise my kids in.